upon the theme of this seminar, we look forward to meaningful dialogue and outcome. Thank you all, and hoping this inaugural session will set the tone over the next 2 days. Now, we will go on to our next program. We have Bonti Projalan, lighting of the lamp, and I would like to request our principal, Dr. Manoj Hazarika, to please take the lead, and I request our GB President, Baido, also to please come forward, and I request our guests, Professor Saikia, Professor Handik, and Dr. Katel also to please join them in the lighting of the lamp.
The driving force behind organization of this international seminar. To felicitate Dr. Manoj Kumar Hazarika sir, I request Mr. Jayanta Bordoloi, Head of the Department of Geography, Tezpur College, to come forward.
The theme of the seminar, Water Challenges from Ancient to Contemporary Times and Beyond, is highly relevant in the present global context. Water and air, the oxygen, are the two resources that are generally get from the nature at free of cost. But often we misuse these resources. We misuse water, we waste water, and we pollute the air. We must conserve and sustain these vital resources for the future generation. I hope this seminar will provide a vibrant platform for scholars, researchers, academicians, and students to deliberate on the historic dimensions and contemporary issues relating to water.
Chairpersons of today's international seminar, President GB Tezpur College, esteemed resource persons, guests, learned faculty members, and our 75 paper presenters joining us from across various disciplines. A warm welcome to you all. Today, we gather here for this ICHR sponsored international seminar to discuss a resource that is as much a part of our mythology as it is of our survival.
The duration and the intensity of the monsoon in the northeastern India are determined significantly by conditions over the bay, which in turn shape the trajectory of monsoon as it moves towards the eastern Himalaya. এই বংগোপসাগৰৰ পৰা মৌচুমী বতাহ আহি যেতিয়ালৈকে হিমালয়ত খুন্দা খাব, এই গোটেই প্ৰক্ৰিয়াটোৰ লগতে আমাৰ দীৰ্ঘদিনৰ ইতিহাস, ইয়াত থকা প্ৰতিটো কনষ্টিটুৱেণ্টৰ জীৱনী জানিব পাৰিলেহে আমাৰ এক্সিষ্টেন্সৰ কাহিনী আমি ভালদৰে বুজি পাম। Standard narratives of Assam and its neighborhood tend to linger on iconic topographical features, national parks, tea gardens, and like, while treating Himalaya Kathabam. Such approaches overlook the powerful and the combined influence that these geographies exert on one another. বংগোপসাগৰে হিমালয়ৰ ওপৰত কি প্ৰভাৱ পেলাই আছে বা আমাৰ জনজীৱনৰ ওপৰত কি প্ৰভাৱ পেলাই আছে, we don't think about that. A meaningful understanding of the northeastern India requires an eco-regional perspective that acknowledges the deep interconnectedness and defy the ambitions of technocrats year after year. মৌচুমী বতাহে আৰু বানে কিন্তু এই ইঞ্জিনিয়াৰ সকলৰ যি এম্বিশন তাক কেতিয়াও সহজ হ'বলৈ নিদিলে।
Principal of Tezpur College, Dr. Manoj Kumar Hazarika, President of this esteemed college, Dr. Swadhinata Mahanta, esteemed resource persons on the dais, Professor Arup Jyoti Saikia, Dr. Katel.
So, in a way, we are connected through rivers. Honorable Principal Sir, distinguished professors, officials on the stage, distinguished guests, faculty members, students, good morning. It's a privilege to be here. I don't know how to express. Yesterday, Karan sir went all the way to Bhutan to pick me up, and then I have no words for appreciation. How painful it was to drive all the way and then get me here. I'm not a VIP person, but thank you so much. And foremost, Madam, here at the department, we are communicating time and again where I am, whether we would be able to do this conference in a timely manner. And then Katel sir, thank you for all the information and then for that you made to bring all these people here. And what is important? Because if we just think about our human body, more than 67% of our human body comprises of water. And if we link this to 5 Panchatattva, that is Agni, Jal, Vayu, Prithvi, Akash, these 5 elements, we are not independent in a how. Somehow we are connected to everything. And if I just talk about paradigm shift, briefly, there are 3 paradigm shifts that we need to really, we need to understand when you think about resources, because resources are important. These are our livelihood, these are our blood, these are our life. So these are our culture, traditions, etc., so on and so forth. So the first one is, until the 20th century, I think people thought that resources on planet is infinite. There are so much of resources, so much of forest, so much of water, so much of mineral resources, so much of resources. And then people actually destroyed this planet during that time until the 20th century. Because if you look at historical emissions, most of the emissions actually happened until the 20th century. Then came the paradigm shift that people started realizing that, if we extract something, then we are actually polluting and it is affecting us. Then people started looking into, in a different perspective, different ways. That is when the ecological economics were born. So in that perspective, people started thinking, okay, we need to protect some resources, we need to conserve some resources. And then now, if we think of the current paradigm, that is, everything is connected. And if we think of a tree provides habitat for the birds, habitat for insects, it provides shades. And for economists, tree means money. To anthropologists, it means some culture, some tradition. Sociologists, it means something else. For ecologists, it means habitat for wildlife. It means ecosystems, sustainability, resilience. And if you think of from a different perspective, different disciplines, these are connected in a different way. So everything is connected. It is true that we should understand from whatever discipline we study. When we study maths, for example, maths sometimes.
Let us just think all about that. It's no more confined to scientists, that what is happening to the environment, everyone knows it, everyone. It's no more confined to scientists. Why it is happening, that also we know it. How to stop this damage is also known to us. And there's hardly anybody in this class, in this lecture hall, who doesn't want a better art, who doesn't want a better environment. Still we don't do it, or we cannot do it. What is it? It is something very soul searching. So tomorrow in that lecture, I will try to explain this conflicting behavior of human being in this lecture. So I sincerely hope that particularly the student they attended, so that they also help me to find out the answer, because that's an open question. We know it, it's a paradox.
At the conclusion of the session, on behalf of organizing committee, I have the privilege to extend my heartiest gratitude to the inaugurator and keynote speaker of the session, Professor Arup Jyoti Saikia, Department of Humanities and Social Science, IIT Guwahati. His kind presence and in this session and his valuable lecture and insightful talk on the basic theme. Like মই ক'ব বিচাৰো যে সাৰে যিখিনি ক'লে দক্ষিণ পশ্চিম মৌচুমী বতাহে বংগোপসাগৰৰ পানীৰ টোপালবোৰ কঢ়িয়াই আনি ব্ৰহ্মপুত্ৰৰ আশে পাশে প্ৰকৃতিক যি ৰহন সানি গ'ল আৰু দিগল জীৱকুলক যেন জীয়াই থকাৰ সময় আৰু তাৰ লগতে যেন দিগল মোৰ লাগিছে যেন সাৰে এনেকৈ কৈছে যেন আমাৰ মহাকবি মেঘদূতৰ যি কালিদাসৰ মেঘদূতমত কঢ়িয়াই আনা সেই ডাৱৰ জাকৰ কথা ধন্যবাদ ছাৰ। And
how can folklores deal with this ecological crisis?
But is Hyderabad development of socio-environmental conflicts in Northeast India, a spatial temporal analysis of the lower spiritual basin by using GIS. So my